Some stories don't just twist once, they twist again and again. The Handmaiden is a psychological erotic thriller filled with deception, luxury, manipulation, and intense intimacy, where every character is hiding something. Set in Japanese-occupied Korea, this film explores greed, desire, identity, and betrayal, showing how love can grow inside lies, and how victims can quietly become the masterminds. It's not just a romance or a crime story. It's a layered game of control and survival. The story begins with a poor young pickpocket named Suk-hee. She is recruited by a smooth con man known as Count Fujiwara, who has a detailed plan to steal the fortune of a rich Japanese woman named Lady Hideko. Fujiwara explains that Hideko lives in a large mansion under the control of her strange and abusive uncle, Kazuki. The Count plans to seduce Hideko, marry her, and then place her in a mental institution so he can take her wealth. Suki's role is simple. She must become Hideko's handmaiden, gain her trust, and secretly convince her to marry Fujiwara. Suki enters the mansion and begins serving Hideko, helping her dress, bathe, and attend daily routines. Hideko appears quiet, fragile, and isolated, living under strict rules imposed by her uncle. As days pass, Suki and Hideko grow closer. What starts as professional service slowly becomes emotional connection. During private moments, they share vulnerability, comfort, and eventually intimate closeness that neither expected. Meanwhile, Hideko is forced by her uncle to perform disturbing readings of erotic books for wealthy men, who gather in secret rooms for pleasure. These sessions reveal how Hideko has been emotionally trained and controlled since childhood. Suki feels guilty for betraying Hideko, but continues following Fujiwara's plan. Eventually, Hideko agrees to marry the Count, but after the wedding, a shocking twist occurs. Instead of Hideko being sent to the asylum, Suki is locked away instead. It's revealed that Hideko and Fujiwara had secretly planned this together from the beginning. Suki was the real victim. The story then rewinds, showing Hideko's side. We learn that Hideko was never weak. She had been preparing her escape for years. Her plan was to use Fujiwara to gain freedom from her uncle and use Suki as the replacement. But during her time with Suki, Hideko unexpectedly fell in love with her. Realizing she cannot abandon Suki, Hideko returns to rescue her from the institution. Together, they expose Fujiwara and escape the mansion. Hideko also leaves behind her abusive uncle, who ultimately meets a brutal end through his own obsessions. In the final act, Suki and Hideko flee together, leaving behind wealth, lies, and control, choosing freedom and love over luxury and manipulation. The Handmaiden is a story of deception turning into devotion. It shows how power can be reversed, how victims can become survivors, and how love can rise from betrayal. What begins as a con becomes a deeply emotional escape, proving that sometimes the greatest twist is choosing each other.